Joining me right now is the former mayor of New York City, Rudy Giuliani, to talk more about that. Great to see you, Mr. Mayor.
Also former U.S. Attorney and Associate Attorney General, which is where my expertise about this would come from, and he's absolutely right. This whole problem has been caused by Hillary Clinton. She had a private server, which she shouldn't have had, in her basement with top secret, enormously important, sensitive government information on it. She mishandled it in a way in which any one of us would now be sitting in jail.
Incredible.
There is no question about that. Zero question about that. Even Jim Comey concluded, in letting her off the hook, that she was extremely careless. Extremely careless means grossly negligent. The statute says grossly negligent. It carries a penalty of 5 years in jail.
It's just extraordinary to me that the Department of Justice could be now opening an investigation of Jim Comey about what he saw and how he handled it after it was Loretta Lynch who actually met with Bill Clinton on a tarmac, on a plane, privately 2 days before Hillary Clinton was to testify.
I think the Inspector General should recuse himself. It's clear that the Inspector General is carrying out a political investigation. How can you leave that out? There's only one reason Jim Comey had to do that. So if you want to find out why did Jim Comey do it, reason number one is Loretta Lynch compromised herself by having an extremely conflicted, unethical conversation with the husband, Bill Clinton, of the chief subject, a secret meeting, by the way, one that wouldn't have come out but for the fact that it was discovered. They didn't announce the meeting. That's the reason Comey was in that position. You're not going to investigate her unethical behavior as well? That's a little, that shows you're starting the investigation, you know, in Chapter 10 instead of the first 9 chapters.
Yeah, 45-minute meeting, no notes, no aides on the plane, Dagan.
Right. I'm curious what the mayor thinks about this, though. The Wall Street Journal editorial page today says that the new attorney general should ask the director, Jim Comey, to resign for the good of the FBI. And they go into things that the Democrats hate, but also the Republicans.
Well,
the immunity agreement.
I will take a pass on that because Jim Comey was my assistant U.S. attorney for 3 years and is a friend of mine. Jim worked for me for 3 years. Honorable man, good man, great lawyer. Do I agree with his decisions in the case? No. She should have been prosecuted. Had I been the FBI director or the Attorney General, I don't care if it was 2 days before the election. If she got caught compromising national security information on a massive scale, we're not talking about these people who have gone to jail for 1 document or 2 documents. We're talking about massive scale. I'd have put her in jail, or I would have prosecuted her.
And the journal just points out it was the process too. It was the immunity agreements with Cheryl Mills and Heather Samuelson, letting them destroy their computers.
There is no doubt there are a lot of legitimate issues. It's just one. Very rarely do I refrain from having an opinion, but he's too good a friend, and he was too good an assistant U.S. attorney when he worked.
Just the fact that her email showed up on Anthony Weiner's laptop was enough for Comey to come out and say, by the way, we want you to know this investigation is active and we have found her emails on Anthony Weiner's computer. I mean, not that they're finding any specifics, but just the fact that they were there.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
That might be a fact the American people should know before they vote. That we are about to put in the White House, thank God we didn't, a person who, let's assume you don't agree with me that she was guilty, but someone who was so careless, so negligent about national security information. American people should know that's the kind of person we're being asked to put in the White House.
As Comey's friend, what would you say your take is on him welcoming this investigation, him welcoming the transparency?
Well, I think he has no other choice. What can he do? The Inspector General has extremely broad powers in these investigations. It is beyond question that this cannot possibly be a fair investigation if it doesn't begin with how it started. First of all, with her having a private... Hillary Clinton did this, not Comey, not even Loretta Lynch. Hillary Clinton did it by doing something that I've never heard of anybody do, which is to expose thousands and thousands of classified pieces of information to what we know now is very easy hacking.
Yeah.